I went to my internist for an annual physical, and my PSA was up. And he thought I should go see a urologist who I have known for several years and I trusted. And so I made an appointment and went and saw him. And he said, I don't know that you have cancer because your PSA is only maybe in the 5 or 6 range, but let's do a biopsy. And I really didn't want to do one, but he assured me he had done several thousand. So I had a biopsy, and I did have cancer.
I had my annual physical with my internist, and part of that was to do a PSA test. And in the 60 or maybe it was 90 days between seeing Dr. Koo for prostatitis treatment and then seeing my internist, my PSA score jumped 2 points. And they weren't even into the danger zone. It went from about 1 3/4 to 3 3/4. But a 60-day jump and an increase in velocity like that concerns me. And before I even left the parking lot of my internist, I called Dr. Koo for a follow-up appointment. During the follow-up appointment, he confirmed the PSA numbers and recommended that we take a little bit better look, and we did an MRI next, and he identified 3 areas of potential problem and said we can do nothing and take a look in another year and see how it looks, or we could be more aggressive and do a biopsy. And I chose to do a biopsy. And when those results came back, they confirmed the diagnosis. So I feel very fortunate in that I was able to catch the condition very, very early on, and it was due to just the circumstance of seeing 2 doctors, both of whom were interested in PSA, within about 60 or 90 days of one another. And to be able to see that change in velocity of the rate of change of my PSA score.
Well, okay, I was first diagnosed with prostate cancer actually 2.5 years prior to my treatment here. My PSA kept elevating, and but we couldn't find it. I had several biopsies and we couldn't find it. And finally they had a procedure called a fusion biopsy, and lo and behold, there it was. You have to give credit to Dr. Choi, my urologist, for being very, very persistent about finding it. And as soon as he did, first thing he did was recommend Dr. Kim. He said, yeah, this guy's smarter than I am, so, do what he says.